He's got legs of lumber and arms of steel. He eats a bowl of hammers at every meal. He can hold your house in the palm of his hand. He's your home man, not no man. Big Jim got you covered. Great Big Jim, there ain't no other.
Now that was quite the problematic little town. But I'm gonna point out some things that may prove Big Jim isn't the hero he's cracked up to be. Alright, I wanted to start things off with these two. I mean, what the heck are they doing? This lady, she's got like a wrench, but she does not even have it where it's supposed to be. I mean, she's a couple inches off there. And this guy isn't doing anything. He's just like pulling on it from below. Speaking of which, this pipe, what's it doing in the middle of their floor, sticking up like this? She makes no sense. And then she also has no nose. Anyway, back to Big Jim. I mean, he approaches a perfectly fine looking house and rips off the roof. I mean, it is true that there is flooding, but what kind of hero just tears the roof off of a normal looking house? Also, please note that there is fire on the second half of this house. And he only sprays water on the first half. And now I'm going to discuss something a little more serious, that being the potential antagonist of the series. That being this guy. Now you're probably thinking, how is that possible? But just let me explain, okay? I mean, this guy is powerful, but he loses his focus, making his tie disappear, proving his form is not real, and which also explains why his tie is not wet. It's just an illusion. And Big Jim, he's none the wiser. And that's not the only time either. When Big Jim is saving their house from the water, he also loses his focus, and his form begins to disintegrate even more. I mean, look at this. His heads, he can't keep one. And then his hands, they almost assume their attack form. I mean, they go into defense a little bit, but still he's briefly showing his powers here. Once again, he's showing off his defensive powers right here, and then he goes into brief attack mode, and then that's it. It also appears that that man has the power of possession, as this guy over here also does the weird hand attack thing. Here's a better look at it. Also, you could hear him roar if you listen really closely. So I'd say this villain has some really great potential. So all in all, the anime Big Jim, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10.